Good morning, my friends. It is Sunday, December 15th, and it is not raining. Woohoo! I think this is the first day in like the last 6 days that there is no rain. It is wonderful. It's still gray and overcast, but at least it is dry. So we are heading on our way to church. The boys are driving separate because I have a couple errands to run afterwards. And you know, they don't like that kind of stuff. So I have to pick up, I have a friend who she's an incredible baker and she makes amazing macarons. They're just off the hook. And she was making them in little gift boxes for the holidays, you know, to take to a holiday party or a hostess gift or whatever. So we have a holiday party tonight, so I am taking the hostess a box of macarons. So I have to pick those up, and I also have to run to Aldi or the grocery store to get stuff to take. I'm going to take a snack tonight to the party. I think I'm going to take, I saw it on Pinterest, you take mini cucumbers because you want them to be just one bite, slice them, mix up some cream cheese, lemon juice, and fresh dill, and then pipe that on top, and then a little piece of smoked salmon and a little piece of dill. So I think that's what I'm going to take with me. They look pretty. There's something different. Thought about making a veggie tray in the shape of a Christmas tree, but that seems kind of basic and I'm afraid somebody else will bring a veggie tray. I'm not sure. So I'm going to make the little salmon bites. My only thing is getting the fresh dill because Aldi doesn't have it. So I don't, and our grocery store, the one in town, is kind of like, I call it the convenience store of grocery stores. It's not, I mean, it's a ShopRite, but it's a very small ShopRite, and they don't really have a great selection when it comes to certain things. So I might take a ride to the produce stand. It's not that far from church. It's like the produce outlet, and I could use some fruit anyway. So we'll see. But it should be a pretty short video today. I will show you what I eat. Right now, I am very hungry. I slept in a little bit this morning just because I felt like my body needed it and didn't have time only had time for a half a cup of tea and did not have time to eat anything. So, yeah. I'm hungry. And then with running errands after, it's going to be late by the time I eat. But I will eat before, you know, I make sure I have, I guess, brunch or lunch. I do not go to holiday parties hungry because then that just, yeah, no. I will go off the rails because at this party there is always amazing food. And I am saving all my, yes, I am saving all my points up for, they make, homemade sauerkraut. They will not give the recipe out. It is an old family recipe, but they make homemade sauerkraut and kielbasa. And this Polish girl loves her kielbasa and sauerkraut. So that is one of the things they serve. And I think last year she had meatballs and ziti too, which honestly I won't even touch that because ziti's basic. I can get that anytime. I can make that anytime. So I will save all my points for some kielbasa and sauerkraut. I will socialize a lot. I will stay out of the sunroom because that's where all the picky appetizers are, and I am a picky appetizer girl. I would rather have pickies than a meal. And you know that from my lunches. I love my picky plate for lunch, and that to me is just the best, our appetizers and pickies. And yeah, so I'll need to stay out of the sunroom. It was funny, I was looking through Facebook memories the other day, and there was a picture that popped up in my memories of myself and Denise from Dish with D at this very same holiday party about, I want to say it was 5 years ago. We were sitting on the couch and I took a selfie. I'm going to insert that picture here. And then tonight we are going to recreate the picture. Yeah, we look completely different. So it's kind of cool. So I will, actually, you know what I'll do? I won't insert the picture here. I'll insert both of them side by side at the end of this video. So I just have to remind me tonight, hon, to take a picture, recreate the selfie on the couch at Mary Ann's party. So, yeah, I have a plan going in. I had a plan last night going into dinner. Didn't actually happen. I had planned to not eat all of my dinner. Now, I will say in my defense, and I don't know if Doug can agree with this or not, we'll see. This restaurant that we went to was one of our absolute favorites. 2 years ago at Christmas, a year ago at Christmas, they had a fire.
2 years ago.
2 years ago, and it burned to the ground. And it was so sad. And we loved the restaurant back then. I loved the whole atmosphere of it, and the food is off the hook. Well, they had a fire at Christmas, and it took them a whole year to rebuild. So I think they opened, actually I think it took them a little more than a year. It took them about a year and a half to rebuild it in the same spot and everything. When they rebuild it, I don't love the atmosphere as much. It's very cold and sterile looking now, I think, in there.
Or dinerish.
Yeah, it looks kind of dinerish. I mean, it's okay. It's fine. The food is still fantastic. They kept the same menu pretty much, and it's still delicious. But see if Doug agrees with me on this one. I don't think I can. Now I can't turn the phone. It's in the mount. I think the portions got smaller.
Yeah, a little bit. Maybe.
Yes,
Yeah.
And I'm not complaining about that
okay
because that's okay because our portions were huge. They were huge, and I think they got smaller. So in my mind, the veal and shrimp dish that I had, I was only going to eat half. And when it came and I looked at it, it was 3 pieces of veal, 3 veal medallions, and I think it was probably about 3 ounces. Each one was probably about an ounce, which is a perfectly normal portion, and I'm fine with that. And 2 shrimp, and about a cup of pasta. Now, I remember in the past, it used to be like a pound of pasta, but this is fine.
And mine was served in a bowl, so which made it look
yeah.
a lot.
Doug's he got a fish dish. If you watched my video from yesterday, he got the swordfish with mussels and sea bass with mussels and clams. It looked delicious, but I don't do mussels. And his was served in a bowl. You look like you had more pasta than I did.
There was a decent amount.
Yeah, but anyway, I'm rambling.
Yeah.
So, in my mind, the portion was going to be double that, and I was going to eat half. So when it came and I ate the whole thing, at first I'm thinking, oh my God, I ate the whole thing. But then when I thought back on it, I don't know. Do you think?
It didn't look like.
Be honest with me, because I need you to be brutally honest.
It was more than you normally eat, but it wasn't.
But don't forget, I only ate breakfast yesterday.
Yeah. It was more than you normally eat, but it wasn't like this huge amount like you guys.
It wasn't. It wasn't like down at.
It wasn't like a plate full.
It wasn't down at like Chianti.
Yes.
Yeah. But so yeah, the more I thought about it, I'm like, you know what? I really didn't eat that much. And it was good. It was very good. But I did not carry any points over, which was kind of my plan, was to carry points over to use for today. But you know what? I think I'll be fine today. I told Doug and I told Denise, I said, be the food police, because you guys know how I am with pickies. Be the food police. And I'm okay with that when I tell them to do it. I'm okay with that. So anyway, that's my strategy for the party tonight. To not go hungry, to do a lot of socializing, to have water in my hand at all times. At all times. And will I have dessert? I don't know. Depends on what's there. I might have a cookie, but if I put it in my mouth and it's not point worthy, I'm coughing into a napkin. I'm handing it to Doug. Or I'm just throwing it away, because I will not put a dessert in my mouth unless it is point worthy. And I don't know. We'll see. So that's it. I did not intend to talk for 10 minutes, and I do apologize for that. Doug is laughing because he's like, yeah, surprise. I will be back to show you what I'm eating today before the party and hopefully at the party. So I will talk to you shortly. Okay, on the way home from church, I told you we had to go to the grocery store, but we passed the Goodwill. And our Goodwill, I don't know if everyone does this, every Goodwill does this. On Sundays, whatever the color of the week, the tags, everything's $1. So I'm cheap or frugal, and I only look for those colors. So I'm going to show you what I bought while we're driving. I'm not driving. I got this really cute skirt. I don't know if you can see that. I loved it. I thought it was very wintry, and I thought it would look really adorable with a black sweater and boots, like just to wear to church. And it was $1. And then I got this sweater. I thought it was different looking, and you know, like, I work from home, so I'm just hanging out at home, and jeans and sweater is my jam. So, just a cute sweater. I love the colors of it. And I got a Christmas shirt, which is turquoise, so it's not very Christmassy, but it was $1. It says, "Don't get your tinsel in a tangle." Thought that was cute to wear next week. And then this is my favorite. I love this. It is, I don't know if you can see it, a gray, real light sweater. Just like adorable, like an adorable cut. And really, really cute for $1. So I got 4 pieces of clothing, and I spent $4. I think that was a pretty good bargain. But while I was in there, I broke my nail. Not happy about that because I don't go until Thursday night. So now I feel like I need to keep my hands hidden. But oh well, what are you going to do? So I am starving. I am absolutely starving. And, you know, there's a sign right in front of me. McDonald's, $2 bacon, egg, and cheese biscuit. And I want that because I'm so starving. But that is not a good choice. And it would just make me feel sick. So I'm going to fly through the grocery store, buy some fruit, and probably eat a clementine. Because that's a much better choice. And yes, sometimes we have to make the better choice. You know, I try not to deprive myself, but there's a difference between deprivation and making good choices. I did not deprive myself last night. You know, I had a delicious dinner out. But today we make the smarter choices. And the smarter choice is to have a clementine to hold me over till I get home and can make some eggs. It's what we do. It's what we're going to be doing the rest of our lives. So we need to get used to it. Don't deprive, but make the smart choice. So we are getting ready to pull into the grocery store. I will be back to show you what I'm eating. So Doug was really hungry, and we were running errands, and we ended up at the diner. He said it was his treat, so yeah, trying to save my points today. So for breakfast, I have a veggie omelet and hash browns. I'm gonna put 3/4 of those hash browns onto his plate or onto the spare plate. And I got no toast, so I'm gonna throw 2 points at it in case there was oil on the grill. It's easy, so I'm not sure where I left off. But anyway, I'm gonna throw 2 points at my breakfast, veggie omelet, and like I said, maybe a mouth or two full of potatoes, and that's it. And the next time I talk to you will probably be at the Christmas party. Adam and his girlfriend are going to be baking cookies all afternoon, so I need to get home and work on that dough and try to stay away from them because they are my favorite butter sugar cutout cookies with icing. So good. Yeah, don't need those today, that's for sure. So Grace and Adam are making cookies.
Come on. Ah!
Adam is taking the leg off a gingerbread man.
I'm not. All right. That was saucy. That was saucy. That was saucy.
They're having a good time with a little bit of help from me, but they're doing it. Can't wait to see when they start icing and decorating them. No, Adam. You can eat a broken one. Looking good, guys. Looking good. I did the hat, just saying.
No, I did that.
Oh, you did not. Here is my contribution to the little party we're going to tonight. It is a mini cucumber. They're sliced. And then I mixed up cream cheese, light cream cheese, dill, fresh chopped dill, garlic, and fresh squeezed lemon juice. Put it in a piping bag and piped on each cucumber round. And then I topped it with a sprig of fresh dill and a little piece of smoked salmon. You can have 8 of these for 1 point. The only thing you have to count is the cream cheese. There's about a 1/4 teaspoon of cream cheese on each one. And you can have 2 teaspoons of the light cream cheese for 1 point. So you can have 8 of those for 1 point. When going into an environment you don't know what's going to be served, take something that you know that you can munch on without feeling guilty.
To just say a few words before it gets even crazier in here. It's really loud, lots of people coming.
I'm hungry.
I'm starving. I'm trying to stay out of the sunroom.
I'm going into the sunroom.
That's where the pickies are. I told you earlier how I feel about the pickies. I love the pickies. But there's grapes. And the salmon bites I made, you can have 8 for 1 point.
So I'm having 10.
And there's lots of really creamy, luscious dips.
There's an artichoke dip, a seafood dip.
Cheese.
That's right, the dips are bad. It's the crackers.
Cured meat.
Cured meat's always a winner.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, I love cured meat.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so
When in doubt, have the cured meat.
I'll take a picture and insert it and let you know what we're eating.
Wish us luck.
So we are home from the party. We had a really good time. I showed you what I ate, and then for dessert I had, there's this bakery that's local to us. It's called Stocks, and they make the world's best pound cake. It is just beyond anything you've ever tasted. She had it cut in very thin little strips, so I had the smallest little piece I could find for dessert, and then I had a bite of 2 different cookies and then gave them to Doug. So that was my dessert, about I'd say a 1/4 of a piece of pound cake maybe, and 2 bites of cookies. So it was very good. Had a great time and drank lots of water. So survived holiday party number 1. Up next tomorrow night is a dinner with the church lady group out at a restaurant. Shouldn't be a problem. I know where we're going. I know what I'm getting. So that's it for me tonight. Thank you for spending your day with me. And I will remember to put the picture. Denise and I did recreate that picture. So I will put our before picture and our after picture right at the end of this. Have a fantastic night. And I will see you, not sure, maybe tomorrow for a full day of eating. If not tomorrow, then definitely on Wednesday for meeting highlights. See you soon.